Welcome to Literature with Asit. My name is Asit Kumar Mohanty, and in this particular video, I am going to discuss about Greek theatre. It's an introductory video on Greek theatre. So let's begin. Greek theatre on introduction. According to Ancient History of Encyclopedia, Greek theatre began in the 6th century BCE in Athens with the performance of tragedy plays at religious festivals. So Greek theatre was developed in 6th century BCE in Athens. Athens is one of the cities of ancient Greek, and it began with tragedy. So tragedy was the first genre of drama in ancient Greek theatre, and it was staged in religious festivals. So that is what is the beginning of Greek theatre according to Ancient History of Encyclopedia. Ancient Greek theatre began with honoring Dionysius, the god of wine, ritual, and theatre. So, as you know, Greek theatre was developed in religious festivals. So here, it began with honoring Dionysius. Dionysius was the god of wine, theatrical performances, and ritual. So, Dionysius is also the son of Zeus. Zeus is the supreme god of Greek mythology. Zeus is just like Indra. And Dionysius also appears as a character in Aristophanes the Frogs. Aristophanes was a comedian in Greek theatre. During the 5th century BC, the theatre served as a platform for dramatic contests in which the plays of Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, and Aristophanes were first performed. So, the greatest playwrights of the Greek tragedy, of the Greek theatre, were three tragedians and one comedian. The three tragedians were Aeschylus, the writer of Agamemnon, Sophocles, the playwright of Oedipus Rex, Euripides, the tragedian of Medea, and Aristophanes, the comedian of the Frogs. Initially, only three actors were allowed to perform, and this necessitated the introduction of the chorus to comment on the main action of the drama. So, earlier, the plays were performed with only three actors. This resulted in introducing a particular type of character called the chorus. So, chorus means a group of characters, a group of actors who comments on the main action of the drama. They also gives future suggestions for future action. So, chorus as a type of character was first introduced in ancient Greek theatre. The three major forms of the plays performed were tragedy, comedy, and satire, which deals with mythological plays in a comic manner. Satire, it's a special kind of play which deals with mythological plot in a comic manner. So it's a special kind of comedy. So three well-known genres of drama which were popular in ancient Greek theatre were tragedy, comedy, and satire. Nowadays, we have so many types of dramas. We have history, we have romance, we have absurd play, we have so many types of theatre. Like we have epic theatre, we have absurd theatre, and so on. But when drama was flourished in Greek theatre, it was only uh, of three types: tragedy, comedy, and satire. Satire. The well-known playwrights were Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. As we know, the three most important tragedians were Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. Aeschylus wrote an estimated 70 to 90 plays, out of which only 7 have survived, that are Agamemnon, the Persians. So, Aeschylus, who was one of the greatest tragedians of Greek theatre, wrote 70 to 90 plays in his entire career, out of which only 7 have survived. The notable plays written by Aeschylus were Agamemnon, the Persians, and so on. Similarly, Sophocles, who was one of the 3 greatest tragedians, wrote 120 plays, out of which only 7 have survived. For example, Oedipus Rex, Electra, etc. Euripides composed over 90 plays, with roughly 18 surviving. Euripides, who happens to be the the tragedian, has written over 90 plays, out of which 18 still survives. His notable tragedies were Medea, the Trojan Women, and so on. Aristophanes, the only comedian of Greek theatre, only well-known comedian, we can say the greatest comedian of Greek theatre, wrote most of the comedies, and 11 of them have survived till date. Some of them are the frogs, the clouds, etc. So this is the end of an introduction to Greek theatre. Greek theatre is a part of European classical literature in various universities and colleges across the country. So this particular video is going to help those students who are pursuing their graduation and post-graduation in English literature. Thank you. Do subscribe to my channel and never forget to press the bell icon to get notified.